Hello everyone, welcome to Nagesh Karajgi Orchid School. I am Pooja Rajmane. I am your computer teacher. We will see our lesson number 5. Name of the lesson is Notepad. The computer parts are divided into computer technology having two main parts, which are the hardware and software. What is meant by hardware? The touchable part of the computer are called as a hardware, and software means software give instruction to the hardware how to work. It is called as a software. Now we will see about the notepad here. In computer technology, firstly we will see what is meant by hardware and what is meant by software, and notepad is a hardware or software. We will see this. In computer technology, all the physical components of the computer are referred to the hardware, and all the computer program are known as a software. Means all the computer program are called as a software. Means notepad. What is our chapter name? Chapter name is notepad, right? Notepad is a hardware or software? Yes, notepad is a software. Same like a notepad, there are different softwares which are there. MS Word, next WordPad, Paint, these are also software. Why it is called as a software? Because software is a program that tells the hardware how to work, and software it is the set of command or code, a set of command or coded instruction that you give to the computer in the form of program. A software program is stored on the hard disk. Where we store the software program? Software program is stored on the hard disk. Got it? Now we will see about our chapter number 5. From your textbook, open page number 21. Chapter name is Notepad. Right? What is meant by Notepad? Notepad is a software. Right? Notepad is a program in which a user can type in any kind of text. It is also used as a text editor. Means before that, in first standard we discuss about the Paint, right? We learn Paint, how to draw in Paint, right? How to write in Paint. But Notepad is the next of the Paint. Now, if you want to write in Paint, we can draw, right? But if you want to write, then mostly we will use Notepad. That's why Notepad is called as a text editor. Means Notepad we can use as a text editor, and if you want to write any kind of text, that time we can use Notepad. Got it? What is the use of Notepad? What is the use of Notepad? If you want to write, if you want to type in any kind of text, that time we can use Notepad, and Notepad is used as a text editor. Got it? Now we will see how to open a Notepad. Step to open Notepad. What is the first number step? Start button. Where is the start button? Start button is on desktop. Right? Desktop, and this downside is a taskbar. Right? It is the desktop. Right? This small picture on the desktop are called as a icons, and this one is a taskbar, and taskbar having the start button. Start button showing which type of software in this CPU, in this computer. Got it? Now we will see how to open the Notepad. Firstly, click on the start button. Where is the start button? On the taskbar. Click on the start button, then all program, then accessories. In accessories, we will get the Notepad. In this CPU, it is not showing, but it must be in accessories only. Got it? How to open Notepad? Click on the start button, then all program, and then accessories, and then Notepad. Now one more step to open the Notepad also, which it is. Click on the start button. Downside it is run. You can see run here. No, where is the run? I will show you. click on the start button, then all program, then accessories, then run, and write the spelling of notepad. Write the spelling of notepad and click OK. Then you can see the notepad window. Got it? How to open the notepad? How to open the notepad? Firstly click on the start button, then all program, then accessories, and then notepad. Otherwise, one more step to open the notepad, click on the start button, then all program, then accessories, then you will get the run option. And if run option is present in the start button, then no problem. Then firstly click on the start button, then you will get the run option. Directly open this run option and write what you want. What we want now? Notepad window, right? Then write the spelling of notepad and click the OK. Then new notepad window we will get on the desktop, on the screen. Got it? It is minimized, it is not a full screen. Now we will see component of the desktop, component of the notepad window. Component of notepad window. Windows means what? Windows is a one type of operating system. Which type of operating system Windows is a? Windows is a multi-user operating system, right? And Windows having four main component. Which are they? Desktop, taskbar, icon, and start button. Windows having four main component. Which are they? Desktop, taskbar, icon, and start button. Same like that, this notepad is a one type of window and it having a component. Which component it is? We will see here. First one is this upper side line, you can see this is called as a title bar. Title bar. The first line, the first bar, you can see it is called as a title bar. And you can see here three buttons also there. These buttons are called as a control buttons. Which buttons are there? Control buttons. Control buttons. First one is a title bar. Then title bar having three buttons. Which are the control buttons? This control button means minimize button, maximize button, and close button. We will see in detail afterwards. Now the downside of the title bar, you can see here file, edit, format, view, help. It is called as a menu bar. Menu bar. The cursor you can see, small blinking line you can see here, it is called as a cursor. It is cursor. Where we are writing? We are writing here, it is called as a text area. It is text area. This full page is called as a text area. Why it is called as a text area? Because we are writing there only. And there are two scroll bars are there. Vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar. This side is vertical scroll bar. And downside having a horizontal scroll bar. See, component of the notepad windows are, first one is a title bar, right? Next one is a title bar having three main buttons. Which are there? Control buttons are there. Which are there? Minimize button, maximize button, and close button. Next one is menu bar. Menu bar having a different menu. Next one, cursor. Cursor means what? Small blinking line is called as a cursor. Text area means what? We can write in that area. It is text area. and there are two scroll bars. Which are they? Vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar. First one is a vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar. What is the use of these scroll bars? We will see this afterwards. Got it? About the component of the notepad window. Now we will see one component in detail. First one is a title bar. What title bar display? Where is the title bar? This you can see, it is title bar, right? First one is a title bar. The blue bar is title bar, right? It is title bar. You can see here, this one is title bar, right? Now, what is meant by title bar? The title bar display the name of the program and also display the name of the file that is saved. If you do not name the file, by default it gives the file name untitled. We will see here. You can see here. It is untitled. Why it is untitled? Because we not given a name. That's why it is showing the untitled, right? If you not give a name, then it is showing untitled. Next one is the title bar also display the control buttons. Now I told which buttons are there? Minimize button, maximize button, restore and close button. A window while working on particular computer program. Title bar having three control buttons, which are there? Minimize button, maximize button and close button, and one more is the restore button. Where is the restore button? That we will see now only. First one is a control buttons. Which control buttons? Minimize. What is the use of this minimize button? This one is a minimize button. These are the control buttons which are there. This you can see, it is minimize, it is maximize and it is close. See where is the cursor? This first one is a minimize button. You can see here, it one is a minimize button, this one is a maximize button and this one is a close button. These are the control buttons: minimize button, maximize button and control button. Minimize button, maximize button and close button. These three are called as the control buttons. Now, what is the minimize button? What is the use of minimize button? When the user want to do some another work, he or she click on the minimize button. These make the notepad screen smaller and it appears only on the taskbar at the bottom of the screen. Where is the taskbar? At the bottom of the screen. And taskbar having a which button? Nice. Taskbar having start button. Right? What is the use of this minimize? Mini means what? Mini means small. If you want to decrease the size of window, decrease means what? Small. It is one notepad. If you want to minimize the size of this window, we don't want this window now. We want to do another work. You can see here, when I press here, the window will be minimized. See here only. When I press here, this window will be in taskbar. This window is now in a taskbar. When we press the minimize button, this makes the notepad screen smaller and it appears only on the taskbar at the bottom of the screen. When we press on the minimize, then this notepad or any another working software will be go in a taskbar, right? Now next button is which button? Maximize button, right? What is the use of maximize button? When the user click the maximize button, the notepad window covers the full screen on the monitor. We will see here. This is our notepad window, right? We want to, you can see here desktop, right? You can see here desktop also and this window, this notepad also. But if you want to write, we don't want these icons on the background. We want this full page. Then if you press this button, then this screen will be appear as a full screen. When user click on the maximize button, the notepad window covers the full screen. Got it? Now you can see where is the restore button. It is minimize button. Firstly you can see it is only single square. Now you can see double squares are there. These double squares are called as a restore button. Which button it is now? Restore button means maximize button. When we press on the maximize button, after pressing the maximize button, this button become a restore button. There is a no one more restore button, right? Because control buttons are only 3, right? When we click on the maximize button, that time restore button will be appear. And that one, this one is a click. What is the use of restore button? Now we will see this. What is the use of restore button? User maximize the window, then click the restore button. The button will help it return it to the full size. When I press here, then what happen? This window is before the means it is come in a what it is before, right? When I press here, then it will become a full screen. When I press here, it is not a minimizing, right? Minimize means what? The window will be go in a taskbar. Now it is not in a taskbar. It is here only. The size is only reduced. Got it? About the minimize. Minimize means this window in a in a taskbar. Maximize means what? It will be in a full screen. And restore means what? It not a maximize and not a minimize. Next one is a last one button is close button. What is the use of close button? The user click the close button to close the notepad windows along with the program. Means suppose we don't want this window. Suppose we don't want this window, then click on which button? Close button. When I click here, then it will not go in a taskbar. It will cut directly. It is not here now. It is our big. This window will be cut. What is about the title bar? Title bar having 3 control buttons. Which are there? Minimize button, maximize button and close button. Minimize means what? If you want to decrease the size of window, if you want to minimize the size of window, that time we can use the minimize button. Maximize means what? If you want this window as a full screen, that time we can press the maximize button. And last one is a close button. If you don't want this window, that time we can use the close button. Got it? Notepad component first one is a title bar. Title bar having 3 main buttons. Got it? And what is the use of title bar? Yes, title bar display the name of file. Title bar display name of file. If we not given the name of that file, then it display a untitled. Got it? Now we will see about our next is menu bar. Next one is menu bar. You can see here. First one is a title bar, and below the title bar some menus are there, means file, edit, format, view, help. These are the menu. It is called as a menu bar. Got it? Now we will see what is the use of this menu bar. The menu bar display the program menu. What it display? It display the program menu. One can send command to the program by using the file menu. Firstly, we will see about the file menu. Means menu bar having different menu. Which are they? File, edit, format, view, help. In that we will see about file. What is the use of file menu? File menu. In file menu the following options are available. We will see practically here. It is file menu, right? When we click the file menu, then downside new, open, save, save as, then next page setup, print and exit. These menu will be appear. Menu bar, first menu is a file, and this file menu also having different menus. When we click on the file, then it shows the different options, which are the new, open, save, save as, next page setup, and next one print, and last one exit. Got it? Now we will see what is the use of this new. New means what? If you want to take a new notepad, if you want to take new notepad, then that time we can take new. Firstly we will write here, then you can understand it is new. A, B, and if I press here and if I take a new, then new notepad will be appear. It is new. Why it is new? Because firstly we have right now only what we write A, B. Now it is having A, B. No. Why it is not there? Because firstly we take new, right? We take new. If you want to take new notepad, that time we can take new. Next option is open. If we save some file and we want to open it, that time we use this option. We will see it practically. Firstly we will save it. Firstly we will save. When we to open an already saved file, save, we will save here. Firstly we will write here okay. Now we will save this file. We will save as, then where second folder is there, in that folder firstly if it is not open, then how to open this folder only? Where is our folder? Our folder is on desktop. What is the name of folder? Second. Then in second we will say A. We will give name A. We can give any name A and then save. Got it? How to save? Click on the file. You can see here what is our file name? A. It is file name. Where it displayed? It displayed in title bar. Why? Because title bar display the name of file. Right? What we give name, it display in title bar. Right? Next one is, if we want to save this once again, if we want to save this file once again, then we can do save as. Where is the save as option? Click on the file, then save as, then already file is saved here. If you want to save this in C folder, D drive, then click on the D drive. We can save where we want, and we will give same name as A only, and we will save here. Then you can see in D drive, where is the drives? In my computer, D drive. Which name we given now only? We given A, ABC. This file only, right? Now we will see what is the use of open. What is the use of open option? File, then open. Which file we want to open? From the desktop, and what name we have given now? A, right? Where is the A? Where is the A? In desktop. On desktop, one file is there. File means this yellow color is file. Sorry, yellow color is folder. In one folder, second standard folder, what is the name of this file? A. Okay, then open. Suppose we want to open another file, then open. Where is our file? Then select this path and then open. Okay, A, B, C, D and these numbers. Got it? What is the use of open? Got it? What is the use of open? If we want to open a already exit file, if you want to open already exit file which is saved in this computer only. Suppose in Monday we do some practical and we save it on same computer, and on Wednesday we came to school, and if we sit on this same computer, then we can see this file. If you want to see this file, then by using this step we can see the same file. How to open? Click on the file, then open, then select the path and then open the file. Got it? Now next one option is page setup before the printing. The book you are using, it is handwritten? No, it is not a handwritten book. It is computerized book. Means someone wrote in this in computer only, and afterward it is printed. Right? It is printed copy. By which device is useful for printing? Printer. Right? Printer is useful for printing. But before printing this book, we have to set the page. How to set this page? File and then page setup option is there, and last one is print. Print means what? Directly we can print it. What we write here means before printing we have to do the page setup. You can see this page setup. Paper, in that paper size are there. What is the use of size? It can be used to change the size of paper. Means which size of paper we are using, means A4 size, A3 size, which size of paper we are using, we can change here. Means we can change the size of this paper. Next one is what? Next one is orientation. Orientation means what? Portrait, it is portrait or landscape. You can see here, firstly it is selected portrait, then you can see this type of page. If I select the landscape, then this page become like this. Okay, portrait means like this and landscape means like this. Got it? Next one is a margin. Means if you want to change the size of paper by left side, right side, top side and bottom side, then also we can change. Means if you want to change the right side of the paper, then we can change here. We can change this number. Which number we want? We can write here. Okay, you can see changes here. Right side 2 means space is more. If I write here 3, you can see these fonts, what we write, it going that side. It is going on right side. Why? Because I am giving space from left side. That's why it is going to the right side. If I increase the right side also, then if I write here 2, then you can see the changes. It's giving space, it's leaving space to the right side also. Right? If I increase one more, if I write here 3, then also it is increasing. If it is giving space, if I change to the top means here also we can change. Got it? Means where we want to change this margin, we can change. If you want what we write in middle, then by using this setting we can do. Next one is a header. Header also we can change and footer also we can change. See here, margin, left, right, top, down and other printing format like header, footer. Click on the page setup under the file menu. Got it? If you want to print anything, then we must have to use this which option? Page setup option. Right? In page setup dialog box, insert the desired paper, orientation, margin, header and footer. And next one, click on the OK. When this all setting done, then we must have to click OK. Okay? Now remaining part we will see in next session. Then what is the homework for you? You must have to read the lesson number 5 and underline the hard words. Thank you.